All right, here we go. Carlin's going to talk to Chris again, laying it out straight. Hey Chris, it's Carlin again, and we're not done yet. Your buddy's got one more thing to lay on you, and you need to hear it. You ever think about life like a plane ride? Yeah, your pal's been circling for a while now, and he's still waiting for that landing. You know, that final destination where we all end up? But the plane, it's just hanging up there in the sky, waiting on instructions from the tower. He's in that holding pattern, man, flying over the city, watching everything go by, wondering when he's finally going to come down. And maybe he's even thought about marching up to the cockpit, kicking that door in and telling the pilot, "Hey, let's keep this ride going a little longer. I'm not quite ready to land yet." But let's be real, Chris. It's not about when the ride ends. It's about who's on the plane with you. And right now, your buddy's feeling like he's flying solo. And that's the thing, man. He's still here, still up in the air, and he's asking you to get on board for just a little while longer. He doesn't need you to save him, fix him, or drop everything. Hell, he's not even asking for a favor or for you to hand over some money. He just wants you to remember who he is. That best man you picked all those years ago. He's still up there, circling, waiting, looking for that connection. Just a "what's up, scumbag?" Once in a while. Something. Because let me tell you, Chris, loneliness, that's worse than any bumpy landing. Look, I get it. You've got the job, the family, the daughters in college. You're doing great, good for you. But your buddy? He's over here fighting for his life, literally. He's been hearing he's got a year or two left for over a decade, and he's still fighting. And while he's circling, waiting to come down, he's thinking about everything you used to talk about. Politics, economics, all the stuff that matters to you both. He misses that, man. And he knows you're busy. But it doesn't take much to shoot a quick message his way and let him know you're still there. You remember that line you used to say? It's not what you know, it's who you blow. Yeah, well, it's not about blowing anyone here. It's about just showing up. Just letting him know he's not up there alone, spinning in circles. You were his best man, Chris. He didn't pick you for nothing. And yeah, he's been no fun sometimes. He's drifted. Maybe he's not the same guy you remember, but he's still your guy. And right now, he needs you to reach out. He's not asking for much, man, just to talk. About life, about where we're at as a country, about how we're turning into serfs in this neo-feudal system. Look around, Chris, we're living in some bullshit. Trump's a symptom of this whole mess, the neoliberal garbage that's been driving us into the ground. We've got these clowns in the Supreme Court trying to strip rights away, while dark money's filling their pockets. It's all connected. Your buddy sees it, and he knows you see it too. You went to school for economics together. You both get how this works. So, why the silence, man? You think because you're doing fine and he's over here hanging on, you don't have to check in? Come on, you're better than that. He knows you are. And yeah, maybe he didn't handle that last visit perfectly, didn't know how to react to everything you dropped on him, but that doesn't mean he doesn't care. It doesn't mean he's not reaching out. He's been fighting this cancer for years. And now, it might have spread to his pelvis. That's a real possibility, Chris. So yeah, maybe you've got a new hip, and he's over here thinking about how that could be him pretty soon. But he's not afraid of that. What he's afraid of is dying alone, of being forgotten. And you've been quiet too long. I'm not saying you need to fix it all with one call. Just say something. Let him know he's still on your radar. Because when that plane finally lands, when it's all over, you don't want to be sitting there wondering why you didn't take 5 minutes to send a text to the guy who stood by you when it mattered. He doesn't need your pity, Chris. He just needs your friendship. He just needs to know he's not alone up there in the clouds. So what are you waiting for? Say something. Because once the plane touches down, it's too late.